Mobile. Popped over this wireless battery bank for an unboxing. Let's check this thing out and see what we got inside. This thing is solid. It's got nice...
And we are live, back to another Friday night, and another, hopefully another, if I can get everything together here, another daily Disney discussion. Well, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. Happy Friday to all of you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We got 6 watching already. Hopefully some more people will jump in. I know there's a lot of people going live tonight, but I appreciate all of you being here. Hope you're doing well. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to talk about another Magic Kingdom ride, of course, as usual. And we're going to head over to Adventureland, and we're going to talk about the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, if I can say it. The dog's out there barking at somebody. But before we get started, a couple things. Of course, we want to do a little bit of mousekeeping, because there are a few things to go over. And then we'll say hi to everybody in the chat, and then a couple other things, and then we'll get into Magic Carpets. Obviously, Dean over at The Live Place. Check him out, theliveplace.com. He's a great guy. He's kind of the TV guy of live streams. Check him out. Also, our 2 partner channels, Disney Dan and Steve's World. Check those guys out. Dan goes live on Saturdays with Disney Fiasco, and also does his Food Fridays. And every once in a while, he'll be on with Rob Fuzz. He was on today, actually, with Rob Fuzz for Rob Fuzz's Friday show. It's called Pub Talk. So be sure to check him out. Steve goes live on Mondays, of course, with Just Another Monday Night. And he'll be live with me tomorrow night on Sports Night, or Non-Sports Night. We're going to have a great show tomorrow night. We're going to have a special guest. Meg from Mickey's Magic will be there. And we're going to talk about, for a lot of you guys, this may not be that big of a deal, but it is to us. We love the Lord of the Rings, the big Lord of the Rings trilogy. And we're going to recast the entire Lord of the Rings characters with Disney characters. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to recast Gandalf, Frodo, Aragorn, you name it. We're going to recast them tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys can join us for that tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It's going to be great. It might even have to be a 2-parter. There's so many characters. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. That's going to be great. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan and a Disney fan, it's definitely a show not to be missed tomorrow night for sure. But let's say hi to everybody in the chat real fast. We got a few people to say hi to. Samantha Lowe's first. Samantha, good to see you. One of our members, Brian Eisenhart's here. Brian, good to see you, buddy. Eric Newman's in the house. Eric, good to see you. Another one of our wonderful members, James Ryan, is here. James, hope you're doing well, buddy. Let's see who else. Another member, the Philly crew is here. Ron and Meredith, good to see you guys. James Garcia is in the house. Another member, Russ Stapleton. Our members are always so faithful. Thank you all so much. We appreciate that. Melissa's here. She's in the other room cooking dinner, but she's multitasking, which is great. I'm starving. And I think that's it for now. I don't know why the popping sound is still there, but hopefully you guys won't hear that. Nope, you're still hearing it. I don't know why. I'm going to try and get that so you can't hear it one day. I don't know how to do it. If anybody knows anything about it, you can't let me know. But anyway, guys, thank you all for being here. I definitely appreciate it. We definitely appreciate you being here. Mike Bush is in the house. Mike, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. I think this is your first time in here, but welcome in. Good to see you. Everybody say hi to Mike. Let's see. One ring to rule them all, one ring to find them, one ring to bring them all, and into the darkness bind them. He's exactly right. Those are the lines. We're going to have a good time with that tomorrow night. I can't wait. I've got my entire cast done. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think I did really well with it. One last thing before we get into the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. We got a special gift today in the mail. Brian Eisenhart, Brian's in the chat right now, sent us over a letter, a nice letter, which I'm not going to read. This is our letter, private. But he also sent us over this really cool, I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully you can. This really cool Country Bears hibernation pin, which is awesome. I love it. And then he also sent us over this very special Disney California Adventure grand opening February 2001 coin. Still in the original packaging. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Ryan, it's fantastic, bud. We love it. I went over there today and got it. This thing is amazing. But I don't even know how to thank you. And thank you for the wonderful letter as well. This is awesome, buddy. I appreciate it. We are just so grateful and honored to the generosity of everybody in here. So thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. This is great. I love this. This is amazing. It's going to go back here somewhere to make sure it's you can see it. We love it. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate that very, very much. Hearts in the chat for Brian sending us that. And prayers for Brian, too. I know he's going, unfortunately, to a family member who passed away. He's got to go to a funeral this weekend. So, Brian, our prayers are with you, and our thoughts are with you, too, buddy. Hope everything goes well. Oh, Mike says, okay, he's usually here just not commenting. Well, Mike, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'm glad you commented. It's good to throw out a comment. Appreciate it. So let's head over to the Magic Carpets of Aladdin. Now, I know actually for a lot of people, they're not big fans of this ride. Okay, they're just not. They're not big fans of it at all. I'm going to pull it up right now so we can talk a little bit about it. Me personally, I don't mind it. I like it a lot. I think I like it. I definitely like it better. For me, I definitely love it better. I'm trying to pull up the information on it. I love it more than Astro Orbiter. I like it more than Triceratops Spin. It's about even with me when it comes to Dumbo. That's just my opinion. Hey, Rachel, welcome in. Rachel Loves Disney is here. Good to see you, Rachel. She says, I'm going to be sending you some more fan artwork soon. Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate that. We love getting fan artwork. It's been great. It's in the back, and we do our best to try to show as much as we can. But that'd be great, Rachel. Good to see you, dear. Hope you're doing well. But let's see. So the Magic Carpets of Aladdin opened on May 24th, 2001. That's when it debuted. I can't believe it's almost been 20 years since it's been there. That's absolutely amazing. I did not think it had been there that long. I really didn't. And of course, it's just your normal spinning ride. It's just like Dumbo. It's just like Astro Orbiter. The problem with it is it's where it's located. It's in Adventureland, and it's not that being in Adventureland is a bad thing. I have no problem with it. They have the little Agrabah marketplace right there. That's all cool. I like it. You know, you get to meet Aladdin and Jasmine right there. Sometimes Abu will come out too. That's all fine and dandy. But the area where they put it used to be a much bigger area there, and now it's really congested. So they kind of just plopped it right in the middle, and it makes for walking in that area a little bit more congested than it needs to be. Brian says, I think it's in a bad spot, makes the whole area kind of bottom. Yep, you hit it right on the head. That's exactly right. Brian says, my stepmother is going to be taken off. Yeah, that's what it was. My apologies, Brian. She wants to pass with family around here. Well, I'm glad you guys are going to be there, buddy. For sure. Good options for kids when Dumbo was 2-hour wait. Yep, I agree, Mike. That's true. I like the ride, personally. I like it. I like riding it. I'm a big Aladdin fan. So I like to ride it, and you kind of go forward or back or up and down with the carpet. I love it. I like it a lot. And the Philly crew, Ron and Meredith said it. James is kind of echoing it. Yeah, the camel is actually kind of funny. He is funny. There's a camel on the outside that spits on you with water on the outside of the ride. But did you guys know that as you're going around, there's also a camel that will hit you while you're on the ride? Did you know that? I'm sure most of you did. But there's actually one that as you go around can hit you as well, which I think is awesome. I love that. I think it's great. Brian says, I can't wait to ride the carpets with Jennifer. I think Jennifer's going to like it. I really do. I think she's going to like it a lot. But I like this ride. I don't dislike it. I just don't like where it is. The whole Agrabah marketplace right there is cool, and I get that's why they want the ride there. I don't know. I mean, how many spinning rides do you need in Magic Kingdom? You've got 3. And we talked about this the other day when we talked about Dumbo. You've got 3 of them because you got Dumbo, Astro Orbiter, and now Magic Carpets of Aladdin. You've actually got 4 total because you've got one over in Animal Kingdom with Triceratops Spin. I don't know how many of these you need, but you know, if you've ridden one, you've ridden them all, pretty much. So I don't mind this ride though. I really don't, and part of it is my love for Aladdin plays into that a lot. And again, if you're not a big Aladdin fan, maybe you don't like this ride. But as for the queue. First, good and bad with the queue, and I'll say this. The queue is good because it's small. It's really short, it's really small, so you're not going to be waiting a ton of time. It's bad because there is no queue. It's really small. There's like nothing to the queue. It's just an outside queue. It's just bars, and you go around, and then you're on the ride. That's it. That's all there is to it. There's really nothing to this queue. But that being said, that's fine. It's really cool. It doesn't take up a lot of space. But because of where it is, it can't take up a lot of space. It just can't. Because it's right next to, what's that, Aloha Isle is right there. And then, again, you've got the Agrabah Bazaar right there. And then right across from it, of course, is also Jungle Cruise, which is right there, which I'm sure we'll get to at some point. Because I seem to get all the Magic Kingdom ones in here. But this ride is fun. Wait times for Magic Carpets is never. It's actually shorter than you'll get for any of the other 2 in Magic Kingdom. Astro Orbiter and Dumbo will have wait times longer than Magic Carpets, in my opinion. Magic Carpets, I have never seen more than 15 minutes. Never seen more than 15 minutes for this ride, period. Russ says, I've never ridden it or Astro Orbiter or Triceratops Spin. Dumbo was enough. Yeah, I mean, it's the same ride. But I'm going to take that back, Russ. Astro Orbiter is different. Just ride it one time and you let me know and you'll see how different it really is. It's different. Magic Kingdom has the most rides. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The queue is like a street carnival. Yeah, it kind of is, to be honest with you. You're right, James. Definitely. But it's not anything that you're going to have to wait a ton of time for. Even in that area that can get congested and bottlenecked, it's never going to be something that's a long wait time at all. The other issue I have with this ride is it's extremely short, especially on a busy day. It's like you go around, and then you come down. It seems like you're only going around like 3 times, and then boom, the ride comes down, you're done. It's too fast. I don't like that. I wish they would let us stay up there a little bit longer. You know, go up and down and have some fun with it. But again, that's just me. Anywhere you walk with Walt, it's bizarre right there. That's true. Good point. That's a good point. That I'm kind of bizarre. No, I'm not bizarre. But it needs to be a tad longer to me. It's just too short. And it doesn't have to be. It's not like with Mine Train where the start to end is too short. They could lengthen this. They could let you go around 2 or 3 more times and make it great. You know, not great, but at least make it longer. But they don't do that. Another one of our members, T. Marie Photography, is in the house. T. Marie, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday to you. They could just make this ride just a tad bit longer, just a little bit, and I think it would help to improve its popularity. Because again, this is another one of those like yesterday when we talked about Kali River Rapids. It's not a ride that people think about. They just don't. They don't ever think about this ride. It's not something that's ever brought up. When you think Adventureland, this is going to be one of the last things. It probably is the last thing people will think of. Obviously, Pirates is going to go first. Jungle Cruise is right there. And maybe even the Treehouse will go before people talk about the Magic Carpets. But that's just me. That's my opinion. But let's talk for a second about Fast Passes. Because, again, this is never going to be a Fast Pass, in my opinion. ever going to be a fast pass, even if it's available, unless it's a really busy day and it's the only thing available and you want to ride something. T. Marie says, haha, Russ, I have 3 streams playing. I was bound to run into you on one of them. It's good. Well, T. Marie, I appreciate you being in here. I know there's people, some big channels right now that are going live, so I appreciate you stopping in. But again, I just think the ride could be a little bit longer, but it's still fun. It's carpets. Everybody wants to ride the Magic Carpet. My thing is, I want them to take the Magic Carpets and take this ride an extra step and make it a better ride. And I think they could. Disney doesn't have a ton of simulator rides. Universal's got a ton of them. Disney has a couple. You have Flight of Passage, and you have part of, and Star Tours. Because Rise isn't completely simulated. Most of it's not. This ride right here, the Magic Carpets, could be a simulator ride. Easily could be a simulator ride. They could take it, and you could go in there, and it could look like you're really riding on the Magic Carpet in the Cave of Wonders, around Agrabah, whatever. They could make it fantastic. They could. They really could do that. But I don't know that they ever will. But I've had that idea for forever, and I love it, and I think it would work. Brian says, when I think Adventureland, I think Indiana Jones. Me too. I do too. But Aladdin's an adventure, for sure. Not a fast pass and no wait longer than 10 minutes, and only if you have a kid with you. Yes. Yes and no. I'll be honest with you, James. I'm going to say yes and no to that. I agree with you. Never going to use a fast pass. Probably not going to wait more than 10 to 15 minutes. But I will ride it without a kid. I will. I'll ride it with just Melissa and I. I mean, we're just at that point in our lives. We're kind of at the in-between point. Our kids are older now, but they're not to the point where they have their own kids, so we don't have grandkids. But I'll ride it. I'll ride it with just Melissa and I. If she wants to ride it, I'll ride it. Or an Aladdin Jasmine fan. Oh, I love Aladdin and Jasmine, and I'm glad they actually have the meet and greet over there as well. The Magic Carpet ride in PhilharMagic is better than the spinning ride. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, James. You're 100% correct. 100% correct. It's one of my favorite parts of the PhilharMagic show is that. It's not my favorite part, but it's one of them for sure. Russ says, make it a simulator ride and stick it in Morocco at Epcot to free up the space in Adventureland. 100% agree. Perfect over there. They have another meet and greet for them over there as well. It would work so well over there. They could do it. I don't know why they don't. Agree 100%, Russ. That's where they should put it. T. Marie says, the only thing I like about the carpets is the spitting camel and the hot heat. Spray me down, Scott. Spray me down, Scotty, instead of beat me up. It's true. It's true. But does anybody else, I haven't heard from anybody, does anybody else recognize and remember that you can get wet on the ride? That there's a camel that actually spits on you while you're on the ride? If anybody remembers that, give me a thumbs up in the chat. But you can, because I've had it happen to us. We duck it sometimes. But there is one that actually will squirt you for that as well. I think it's hilarious. I actually like that one more because every time we go by it, we're like, no, he's gonna get us. It's so fun. I love it. I think it's great. But it's a good ride. It's a fun ride. It's at a place where it is. It takes up too much space. They kind of plopped it in there. I can't believe it's almost 20 years old. It's been there since May 24th of 2001, which I'm shocked it's been there that long. It doesn't feel like it's been there that long at all. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And it says the duration is 1.5 minutes. I'll challenge that. I don't know that it is 1.5 minutes. It seems like it's a lot less than 1.5 minutes. It feels like you go around 1, 2, maybe 3 times, and then just like that, you're coming down. Again, this should be like a 2-minute ride. Give us 2 minutes at least. Maybe, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? You think 1.5 minutes is long enough? I don't know. I think it could be a little bit more of a fun ride if you can be on there a little bit longer. I think part of the reason why I like it is because when Melissa's on it, she's scared to death. Can you believe it? She's scared to death on the Magic Carpets. Russ says, I always love seeing the people that don't know about the spitting camel and get hit and surprised. I know, it's so funny. It really is. I'm glad they added it. And for a while there, back in December or January, they actually took the spitting camel out for a while, did a refurb on it, and brought it back. T. Marie says, I'm emoji challenged and can't find the thumbs up button. I remember the camel. Okay, good. I just want to make sure somebody remembers it. There they are. Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, are here, guys. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Sunday morning. Check them out. Brunch. The Disney Nerd Herders will be in there. And they just did a brand new video on their take of Le Cellier. Be sure to go check that out as well. And they say, hey, Walt, Stacy here. We've rode on it. Only rode on it once. It's not really worth that 1.5 minutes. You know, I don't know. It depends on the wait time, Stacy. I'll put it to you that way. I'll wait. If I'm waiting 5, maybe 10 minutes, I have nothing else planned. I want to ride something. I'm bored. I like it. You're right. It's just a spinning ride. There's nothing to it. There's really nothing to it. Brian says, how could they miss the big poodle on the ground, Russ? Or the puddle, I guess is what he means. I don't know. People do, but a lot of people don't pay attention. People don't pay attention. You're walking, you're looking, you're focused on where you're going to. You're trying to get to somewhere to eat. You're trying to get to a ride. And you're not paying attention. And next thing you know, you get hit by the camel. Russ says, you'd be surprised, Brian. Everyone is looking at their phone. Well, that's true, too, in today's world. Everybody's doing this. This is what everybody's doing. They're doing this instead of looking up and enjoying the park. I try my absolute best, as I try to knock everything over here, I do my absolute best to try to put my phone away. I do. I want to enjoy the park. I want to see the sights. I want to see the people. I want to hear the sounds. I want to have that kind of fun. You get lost in your phone so much, it's just not good. I don't like that at all. Mike Wheeler's in the house. Mike, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here, pal. Also, T. Marie, I'm pretty sure it's next to the thumbs down emoji. I hope that helps. Well, don't hit that one, please. James says, very well, thanks, and I hope the same for you and the family. Oh, that was nice. No, I'm not talking about you. Not anymore, anyway. I probably was a little bit earlier. But I don't mind it. Again, it's probably my second favorite, to close to being my favorite. It just is when it comes to the circly ones. Again, not something, no, never a fast pass, ever. Not going to wait more than 10 minutes, probably, maybe 15 for this ride. Needs to be moved. Probably was unnecessary. They didn't need to put a third one in there. But I think part of the reason why they did it is they wanted something to eat up a little bit of crowd. Stacy says, Melissa, nice husband. He loves the ride because you were scared to death. Terror payback. It's true. Kind of. Well, old joke. How do you know when it's raining cats and dogs? When you step in a poodle. Oh! I went right over my head. It's been a long day, Brian. I wish I had a trip planned. Well, I guess I don't need a trip. I live it down here now. meaning the being obvious. Yes, exactly. Yeah, she's used to it. No, you're not. That's not true. All right, now it's time. Let's go ahead. We're going to rate this ride for sure in just a second here. Stacy said, we'd rather do the treehouse than the carpets. See, not me. I'd rather do the carpets than the treehouse. I'd rather do both. I want to do both. I want to do both. My mouse was scrolling over it. It's okay. All right, so here's my rating for the Magic Carpets. It's a 5. I mean, it is. It's a 5 out of 10. It's nothing. It's just a round carpet. It's not Dumbo. It's not a classic in that respect. I mean, Dumbo was around when the park originally opened, for crying out loud. It's just it's a people eater. It's there. It's for the little kids. It goes round and round. The theming is fine, and even the theming isn't great on this ride, but it's okay. So Brian gives it a 7. Now it's up to you guys. Let me hear from you. What are you rating the Magic Carpets? If you got to give it a rating, what are you giving the rating on Magic Carpets? Again, I'm giving it a 7. I mean a 5. I'm probably not going any higher than that. I just can't. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it to give it that high. 15 watching and 20 likes. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it very, very much. Stacy says I give it a 3, and that's for its camels. Okay. Eric says I'm not wearing a mask at Disney, so probably no. Oh my gosh. James says he gives it a 4. Russ says 5 out of 10. Never ridden it though, but have seen how the kids enjoy it, and I enjoy the camels. There you go. Yeah, 5's about right. I think most people are going to have it anywhere between 3 and 7. In my opinion, it's not going to get much higher than that. It's just, to be honest, it's not. It doesn't deserve it. Mike gives it a 5. Eric gives it a 5. So I think we're all on the same page there when it comes to that. But there you go, Magic Carpets of Aladdin. A few things to go over before we head out tonight. Kind of a quick show. Actually, we're coming up on 6:30 anyway. Again, Brian, thank you for this, buddy. I don't know if you guys can see that. You know what? I probably should have had the extra lighting on. Let me do this real fast. That kind of helps a little bit. Yay! Brian, thanks again, pal. This is great. I love it. Melissa loves it. We appreciate it so much. Again, tonight, Spilling the Disney Tea on the Christie's Corners channel. If one of my mods, if you can put the link to that show tonight at 8 o'clock in the chat, I'd appreciate it. Head on over tonight. Steve's World will be there with me. I'll be there. We're going to talk Disney's Magic Kingdom, our likes, our dislikes, what we would change, what we wouldn't change. It's going to be an awesome time tonight. They're having us on as their special guests. So we want to show them some love. Try to get out there and see them. That would be great. Again, tomorrow night, right after Disney Fiasco with Dan, head on over, watch Steve and I and our special guest Meg from Mickey's Magic. We're going to be doing the Lord of the Rings, recasting the Lord of the Rings with Disney characters. That's going to be awesome fun. I can't wait to see what everybody's choices are for different characters. It's going to be amazing. I hope you guys can come out for that. Stacy says, our trip is August, so 100 degrees wearing a mask, nightmare. I can't get Avery to wear the mask for 5 minutes in the house. Never mind in the park in the heat. I know, it's going to be tough, Stacy. You'll do it, though. You guys will make it through. You guys will make it through. It is Feel Good Friday, Eric. I agree. So, again, tonight, 8 o'clock, Spilling the Disney Tea. We'll be on there for special guests. Check us out there. Tomorrow, Disney Fiasco with Dan at 7. We'll be on at 8 with Sports Night. I think Shep's probably going live at 9:30. Be sure to check him out as well. Carlos, why do I think Carlos is on? I can't remember now. Isn't that terrible? There's so many streamers now. I can't remember everybody. But be sure to check all these people out. Dean over at the live place as well. And now let's pick for tomorrow. Here we go. By the way, I got to say this. Yesterday, Melissa and I went over to City Walk for a little bit. And we had a really good time. And we're very, very happy to say that we got to meet Angela and Jeff from Diz Our Dream. They spotted us and came up first. We didn't even see them. And we had dinner with them. It was a late dinner, but we had dinner with Angela and Jeff from Diz Our Dream. Great channel. Wonderful people. They were so much fun. We had such a great time. We talked, we sat, we chatted, we ate. We had so much fun. They're very wonderful, generous, loving people. It was so great to see them. It really was. They were awesome. Be sure to check out their channel. If one of my mods can put their channel in the chat as well, for you guys to go out there and subscribe to their channel, I'd appreciate it. We're very lucky. We ran into them and they were great. That's it. Carlos goes live at 8:30 on Saturday mornings. Oh, you're the guest on the show this week. That's going to be great. So there you go. Charlie and Stacy will be on tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Check them out. It's Feel Good Friday. Let's see. Getting old. Well, yeah, I am getting old. I know. Definitely. So, again, guys, let's go ahead and choose for tomorrow. I kind of looked. I almost cheated, but I'm not going to cheat. That's early. That is early, for sure. All right, here we go. Right here. Tomorrow, we are going to be going to... I don't even know what that says. All right, we're not doing that one. I got to choose another one. I don't even know what that is. Sorry, it says, I don't even know what it says. I can't read my writing. So here we go. You guys are going to kill me. Jungle Cruise, though. It's a good one tomorrow. We're staying in Adventureland, and we're doing the Jungle Cruise. Tears were free. Oh, my gosh, I'll be on there. T. Marie says, I'll be on tomorrow, too, with Disney's Nerd Herders. Are you going to be on there? That's great. Oh, my gosh, that's going to be great, Marie. We'll see you tomorrow, then. That's going to be great. Jungle Cruise tomorrow. That's what we're talking about. This other one said Reflections, and I don't think we've seen that one. I don't even know if I can do that one, so I'm putting that one back. I'm sorry, I kind of cheated today. It's the first time. This is our dream. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate you putting it out there, Tina. T. Marie, thank you very much. You can't read your own handwriting, I know. Sometimes I can't. Thanks, Russ. I appreciate it as well. Again, tonight, please check us out on Christie's Corners channel. It's on Christie's channel. And spilling the Disney tea tonight. We're going to have fun with that. I think that's going to be a good show for sure. But that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for joining, as usual. You guys are great. I enjoy doing this. I hope you guys like it. I definitely do. Yep, Jungle Cruise will be fun. I think backside of water. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but I can't wait. That's going to be a good one. But guys, please take care of yourselves and each other. I hope everybody has a great, great rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday night. Thank you again. I appreciate it. You guys are great. We love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.